What is your will, my master?
Hey, what's up, Donald? Quick demo video for you for your Korbanth Secret Apprentice, or I'm sorry, Rogue Apprentice V2. So the Star Killer, right? Got this done yesterday. This is installed with a Proffie V2. It's got the Jimmy's Junk chassis in it, which is really cool because it has a secondary crystal chamber that I'll show you here in a second. I did put the stock V3s in here that you wanted, and then I used the provided crystal that you gave me for your main crystal chamber. I chose to go with the gold rods, but I will put your set of silver rods back in your box and send this and send these all back off to you so that you could swap them out if you want to. I just chose to do these because it matches the chassis as well. This is a 2-button setup, so your front switch here, that's your activation, and then your back switch is your auxiliary. I did not go with the tactiles that came with this kit. I dropped down one size and used those. I thought they were a little bit more sleek, but still easy to press. To get to everything, you just want to unscrew the handle. This has an in-hilt battery with a recharge port. Not the 2.1 millimeter though. You'll have to get an adapter. This is the small guy right here, and that's your recharge port. But here's your Jimmy's Junk chassis. I just put a little bit of rub and buff on the black PLA portion to kind of bring out all these details that he printed out. And then you've got your Proffie board right here. Here's your secondary crystal chamber. This was a 2-part chassis, right? So you got this silver sleeve, and then you've got the main piece, and they interlock and get glued in. The 28 millimeter Smuggler's Outpost dark side speaker that you sent me came to me, and it was apart, right? The upper part had come unglued from the back magnet. So I put a Smuggler's Outpost Elite speaker in here to replace that. And what else did we do? Got the Star Killer sound font on here. Star Killer sound font on here that you wanted. This one is Merrick from Syndicate Sound Relics. So I'll just be paying him for that. And then I got you the red unstable blade for that. I did program the 2 crystals to do a little something different. They're pulsing actually when the saber's off, and then they go straight on, when the blade is on, and I'll show you that here in a second. But each of these crystals is wired independently, and I left a copy of the config file on the SD card here. So you can program both of these to do something different from the blade if you want to, right? The options there. So with this kill key, this is a turn kill key. You can pull it out, but it's easier just to turn it. So I come over here and I turn it with my thumb until it turns on. Just rotate it a little bit. So you got motion controls. When the saber's off, I've got these 2 pulsating like this. So it looks pretty cool. And then when you turn it on, they go solid. And then you'll have an unstable blade. So your LEDs are fired up in there like they should. But I made sure that when you hit auxiliary, you'll see that in your crystals. Or if you hit blade lockup, so on this guy, you got to hold down aux and hit the saber. You'll see that in your crystals as well. Or we can just come over here and hit activation and then tap it again and turn it off, right? Just like that. So we'll throw the handle on here and we will put a blade in. Now the blade retention screw is inside your bunny ears. It's going to be, there's 2 screws holding the bunny ears on. You can see that in there, right? Your blade retention is the one that's closest to the emitter, so this top guy right here. It's a standard screw. I forget what size it is. But just get you a little cheap standard set of Allen wrenches and you'll be fine. And of course this takes a 1-inch diameter NeoPixel blade. And we'll lock it down. So hopefully that's picking up good on camera there. You can kind of see it on my hand. You got a nice unstable blade. It sounds really good. Get your blade lock up right here. So again, you achieve that by holding down the aux and hitting the saber at the same time, and you'll get your blade lock up. Good smooth swing. And then I did leave some of the stock fonts on here as well for you. And the crystal will, so both crystals will just mimic the blade. And we'll take the handle off so I can show you that the crystal matches the blade. Or both crystals match the blade. Just like that, right here, right? And so we'll take the blade back out. And then I kind of like to, sometimes I'll turn this on just so I know when the kill key is pressed. Come over here and twist it with my thumb again until everything turns off and I know everything's good to go there. So that's pretty much your saber. Let me know if you got any questions, and if not, this thing will go out in the mail to you tomorrow. All right, thanks.